It's mine. I need it.
Come on, where else on YouTube are you going to hear a story about a cactus? I'll have to beat that out. 2 police officers. They were looking for someone. 400 milligrams caffeine. I'll see you at the hospital. Good morning on this mild Wednesday morning here in Las Vegas, where it's currently 50 degrees at about 8 o'clock in the morning. He's not coming. Hey, he went after it. Oh, by the way, there's Bailey right there. I know talking about the weather is just nothing but small talk, but sometimes you have to just marvel at how nice it is. And today, I'm marveling. I think they're marveling too. It's temporary. Everything's temporary. We're all temporary. But I'm enjoying the temporary, beautiful weather here in Las Vegas. That's nice and bright. That's nice and bright. So I have to kind of apologize to a commenter out there who probably isn't going to see this because I think I may have offended them. So someone left a comment on my last vlog saying that my vlogs were boring and pointless. And I pinned the comment because I thought it was funny. Because in a way they're right. They are kind of boring and pointless. That's what my life is sometimes. Sometimes I'm boring and pointless. But you gotta capture the good and the bad. So my sharing, it wasn't supposed to be some like passive aggressive thing, like that they maybe thought that this was some sort of some power move, which I wasn't intending to do because I actually thought the comment was funny. You know, because like I do watch other vlogs, but I've soured on many of the other vlogs out there because so many people, they spend so much time and attention on this fancy editing and having all this stuff going on at once, all these on-screen graphics, all these crazy zooms ins and outs. I don't care. You know, all these fancy cinematic views, all overly dramatic of them walking into their kitchen. It's silly. You know, like, I don't want to see that. If you have something to say, say it. I don't need to have you make some Hollywood movie of it. I purposely don't do any like on-screen graphics. I don't even do any zooms. I try to keep these as bare bones as possible because it's supposed to be just about what my day is about. Some of my days are boring and pointless. Some of my days are a little bit more interesting. If the person that left that comment is watching, I didn't mean to come off that way because I just thought it was funny. But I realized after the fact maybe penning it may have had other connotations. My apologies to you about that. You know, I'm on the old side. I'll be 58 years old this year, and you know, I come from a little bit older generation, and my dad was an even older generation, and my dad's sense of humor was very much what mine is. We had a pretty tough sense of humor. You know, watch shows like All in the Family, Sanford and Son. My dad used to watch Don Rickles. You know, like insult comedy was what I grew up with. So, you know, you have to have tough skin. I have to sometimes realize that not everybody has that sense of humor, and you know, maybe it doesn't come off that well. Oh well, I don't know what he's doing back there. But what are you doing? So, anyways, I have a little special surprise for you today. It's because I know Freakin' 2, you know, has kind of gone through 3 different versions. This is Mark 3. Mark 2 of Freakin' 2 was food reviews, and I'm still going to try to do that as much as I can. In fact, I'm going to do a little bit of a drink taste test here with Brandon coming up in a little bit. We're going to do it right out here. Brandon found some special drinks for us to try out. It's going to be a quickie, but it should be fun to try them out. One of them I have not tasted in 35, 37 years, something like that. That's because it disappeared and it just recently came back. So I'm gonna go grab Brandon and we're gonna do a quick taste test right here, right now. All right, we're here on location in Southern Nevada with Brandon, who traveled all the way from Maine just to do a taste test for me.
That's right. We're doing couple of retro sodas.
Oh, guys, he's gonna lose a lung now. Save some of your death-defying coughing for the drinks here.
Okay. We got a couple of retro sodas here, and we got a new Alani flavor that came out this year.
We have Slice Healthy Soda, which I remember Slice, but I don't remember being healthy. Is that a new thing?
I think so.
Because it was just a 7-Up wannabe back then. Then we have JOLT Cola, which came out I think in the late 80s. And my brother used to guzzle these in college. And the thing is that they didn't call them energy drinks back then. That name didn't really exist, but it was way before Red Bull or any of those, at least that I remember.
But it essentially was an energy drink.
It was basically an energy drink before that name existed. And there's 200 milligrams of caffeine per can.
Bolt.
And then we have...
Bolt's eating me. He's eating me.
And then we have Alani. See, I didn't realize that the word new was on the can when I first got it. I always called it Alani, but it's Alani New. cherry bomb. Little distractions over here. All right, let's just crack one of these open and see what we got. Here, we got a couple each. Nothing like a nice energy drink at 8 o'clock in the morning. Here we go.
It says, on the can it says, taste the legend. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta taste the legend. Ow, Bolt!
All right.
It's easy for you to laugh at when he's not doing it to you.
Now, I remember these tasting like soda back in the day with extra caffeine in it. So let's see if they taste like that now. Jolt Cola, down the hatch. It tastes like a standard soda. Oh, I shouldn't say it. I'll have to beat that out. It tastes like a standard soda. Honestly, I'll be honest, it tastes a little bit like one of those like cheaper sodas. You know, like the Big K or Dr. K or one of those.
Yeah, the like store brand.
It's kind of like a Walmart soda with a lot of, maybe the caffeine makes that flavor happen, but it's good. You know, like it's kind of reminds me a little bit of the Coke energy drinks. Remember the Coke energy?
Man, we used to drink those. I miss those. This is a great substitute for that.
It'll tickle your innards. That was Mountain Dew. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being your favorite soda, 1 being sewer water. Where does it fall in there?
It ain't sewer water.
Okay, that's good.
I'm going 8.
I'm gonna go 6.5.
6.5. Okay.
Flavor wise, but I still drink them because of the caffeine.
Yeah.
All right, moving down the line here. Let's go back to the retro. We got to share this can, so hopefully your germs are in check today.
No, I'm gonna give you those main germs.
Lemon lime slice, healthy soda. I don't remember slice being healthy. I just said that before, but I'm saying it again. It says, hello again. We're back and better than...
We're back and better than the 1980s drink we once were.
Well, I mean, if they were so great back in the 80s, they would have lasted. It tastes kind of like a diet Sprite. I mean, I would prefer that because it's not loaded with sugar, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's only 4 grams of sugar in that.
That's not bad. All right, I mean, taste-wise, it's pretty good. It's a bit... It's not as sweet as a lot of sodas are.
Yeah, it's not as sweet as Sprite, but it's still got that nice lemon lime like crispiness.
Right,
you know?
it's crisp. All right, cool. Let's go to these Alanis now. Here.
Bolt! Ah, my finger!
That smells like an energy drink.
That's good.
That tastes good.
That is good.
That's a nice, good cherry flavor.
I'm not really too big on Alani, but this is actually really good.
That's a really good tasting energy drink.
Wow.
I like it.
That might be my favorite Alani I've ever tried.
That's pretty good, man. Hopefully it's not a limited edition. I would. It probably isn't good to drink that a lot, but I probably would anyways. All right, well, guess what? We're gonna spend the rest of the morning just downing all this caffeine. That's great.
Let's see, 200 in this can, 200 in this can.
Woo,
Oh yeah.
400 milligrams caffeine. I'll see you at the hospital first. All right, well, thanks for the taste test, Brandon. I can go back to Maine and get out of here and start soaking up all my warmth out here.
No, I need all the warmth.
It's my warmth, not yours.
Mine. It's mine. I need it. Good. That's the order, though.
Line News a champ. Jolt, not bad. Slice, not bad really either. They're all pretty good. And Bolt, you want some? No, Joe. Yep, I'm just sitting here making some egg bites. Smelling this egg steam. I really want to peek in there, but if I open it up, all the moisture's going to come out and might affect the cook time, so I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see how it turns out, and I'm kind of looking forward to eating these egg bites. But I gotta wait. 1:30 p.m. check-in as the wind's picking up here, of course. Every time I want to come outside and do something, the wind picks up. I'm exaggerating, it's not every time, but it's a lot. So I'm trying to think of what happened to my day. You know, last thing I knew it was 8:30 in the morning, now it's the middle afternoon. It's going too quick. I think I finished filming my egg cooker for the day. I've got one more test tomorrow. Man, I'm tired of eating eggs. I've been eating eggs for the last couple of days. I got one more day of egg eating to do. There's only so much eggs you can eat. Brandon came in and was like, what'd you have for lunch today? Eggs. But my eyes are fried from editing. My stomach's not really loving the fact that I ate so many eggs. But I'm here. And Bailey's right there. Bolt's back there. Oh, you want to see something? This is kind of funny here. There's this cactus right here. And that cactus, it's got a story about this cactus. Come on, where else on YouTube are you going to hear a story about a cactus? Right here. This is where you can hear a story about cactus. So that cactus was really short. It was like a couple feet tall for years. It never grew. I don't know what happened, but at some point it sprouted up. When it first started poking up above the wall there, Bailey always thought that was someone's head. And she would always bark at that cactus. Even still sometimes when I'm outside, I'll think that's a person standing there. When it's dark out, that looks like a person's head. One time, I was looking over that fence and I saw two heads right there. Two guys were standing there looking at me. And I was like, what can I do for you? And they start asking me these questions and I'm like, Who are you to be asking me all these questions? Turns out I couldn't tell because they were just, all I saw was heads. 2 police officers. They were looking for someone, not me. Not this time. I guess they didn't realize I couldn't see their uniforms. I just saw the tops of their heads and they assumed that I knew they were police officers. Anyways, that's my 1:30 p.m. check-in. I'm kind of feeling a little bit ragged. So either I'm gonna go to sleep or get out of the house. Or both. Let's see what happens. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You'll find out right now. Well, that's about it for this day. It was an interesting day. It was kind of, if I had to describe the day in 2 words, I would say eggs and caffeine. That was a very prominent part of my day. Fortunately, some of my digestive issues have been kind of resolved, so I've been able to eat a little bit more wider variety of food. Maybe I've gone a little bit overboard lately. But you know, when you've been deprived that long, you kind of want to indulge. I might regret it, but right now my indulging hasn't come back to bite me just yet, but I gotta be careful. My instinct is to start thinking about what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I'm trying to avoid that because I'd rather just enjoy the rest of this day rather than worry about tomorrow. Easier said than done, but I'm gonna try to do it. But that's about it for today. I appreciate you guys joining me, and I hope you enjoyed that little mini soda taste test. That was kind of fun to do. But I'll be back in a couple days with my next vlog. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.